the new album as well has been announced, which is coming in January.
January
25th.
January 25th. Yeah.
25.
What can you tell me about the album? Because you guys have dipped into country music. We've obviously done pop and straddled R&B, and you're very versatile when it comes to genres. So what are we getting from the new album?
That's exactly why
So
we
our
named
musical DNA.
We called it DNA.
Consists of country, R&B, pop, rock,
a little bit of everything.
gospel.
Yeah.
So we decided to call the album
Digital and analog.
I think that's because
No,
if
but
people
I mean DNA, our musical
our DNA, it's in our
When
blood.
the album was going to be half this and half that, it was gonna
it's
be
in our blood.
That's what inspired
This
it
is
when we were
DNA.
talking about
It's
it.
in our blood. And I think that's kind of like, it's hard when you have 5 guys who, we all grew up listening to different types of music, are inspired and have been influenced vocally and musically by different music. But that's, I think, the beauty when you put us together, and that's what creates the Backstreet Boys. And so that's why we felt it was fitting to call it DNA, because when we do get together, we start off as
We form a different organism
together. But we're vocalists first. We're vocalists and entertainers first, and we thankfully can sing
Shape
to
of
different types of
rhinoceros.
music. And we can't make up our mind, basically, so that's why we call it DNA.
No, but really the album really took shape over the past probably year. You know, I think once we did Don't Go Breaking My Heart, things really started kind of making sense and taking shape. And again, just got, you know, this was our first time working with brand new producers.
Stuart Crichton, who's originally from Scotland,
Yep.
wrote and
Rabel.
produced, and Rabel produced Don't Go Breaking My Heart. So I want to give him a shout out. He's from Scotland.
That's my Scorch's brother.
And that really kind of, like AJ was saying, really kicked off, okay, we're on to something. It really started clicking as soon as we recorded Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
Let me just get a little personal really fast. And this is just my opinion, I really think this record as a whole is that continued journey of what we're on together. It's been affected and it's been molded by all of the things that we've been through as a unit. And to put an album like DNA together, it is broad ends of the spectrum of everything that we've grown up listening to where we are today, to where we want to go in the future, because we're not done yet. And I really think it's a journey, it's a revelation of kind of Backstreet Boys, 2019, of where we see ourselves, walking off into the future and still making music, but having those remnants of that traditional sound. When you have all 5 of us singing together on a chorus, it's a signature sound that a lot of people remember for many decades, and hopefully we'll be able to continue that on in the future.
Absolutely.
We have an acapella song on the album that I really like, that was produced by, or arranged by the arranger for Pentatonics.
Oh, they're
So that's a really cool track that was fun to do.
We haven't had an acapella since the first album.
We've never had it.
Well, I mean,
No.
just to be close, it was like per capella. It
Well,
wasn't,
they put a track to it.
but yeah, but so fans have been asking for that.
Yeah. I think the last time I heard one was A Night Out with the Backstreet Boys. The CD that came with it had an a cappella version of All I Have to Give on it.
Yeah.
I'm not showing that, I'm too much of a fangirl here, but they did. So.
That's correct. You're right. You're right.
Nice.
How is prep for the world tour going then?
We're in the phases of locking the production and the ideas and the stage design and the set list and all that down, but we want it to be a non-stop kind of party from top to bottom. We want to vibe and rock with our band. So
We're taking a band. First time in a long time.
Yeah.
it's coming together.
Does anyone struggle now with when you're having to do these dance routines? Because I'm one of these girls who just wants to go home at the end of the day and just go to sleep because I'm really tired. Like, I feel my age. I don't know how you guys
We don't
still
feel
get
our
up.
age until the next morning.
Until the day
I mean,
after.
when you're in it, you've got that
adrenaline's
adrenaline,
going.
and you're feeding off the audience, and you're in that moment. But yeah, like you said, the very next morning, you're like, oh, good God.
I'm not 20 anymore.
Yep. How'd I pull that muscle that I don't even use?
This stuff in the school, home goal.